It didn't crash. I am so convinced that it crashing when you tab out has to do with the online connectivity. I'm so sure. Anyways, fashion time.
I do not. It was
Let's actually, let's get out of here. Let's go back to probably Grand Soren.
Tis a port crystal, master.
Got Zan's not wearing anything. It's still lighting like, no, it doesn't. Yeah, regardless, I want to go somewhere where there's sunlight. See the armor and stuff properly. Masterworks all, you can't go wrong.
Inventory.
This land, all in all, have your pick. Any you land, what will it? Understood.
Funny, if anybody wanted to rent Zan right now, he'd just be naked.
This last grand, all have your pick. Any, what will it be today?
Alright, fashion time. Put everything away. Oh, right.
What will it be today?
Oh, right,
What
I
will it
still have
be
my
today?
rings on. The rusted weapons look so off in this game. Although Greatsword's not bad. Where's the rusted Greatsword? Rusted Greatsword doesn't look too bad. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's not terrible looking. Evil eyesight, huh? Alright. Should probably start with clothing. What chest piece do we want? The main robe. Honestly, I'm not opposed to using this and then finding a shirt to go with it. But that's not bad. So this, there's three things currently that might have been what I was talking about, because there's apparently not a red version of this, although I could have swore there was. So it could have been that I was wearing this, but there's a good chance it was I was wearing this, and then when I got, where is it? This, I swapped to it, and I just mistook it for red in my memory. Because I remembered wearing red for a long time. This doesn't look terrible. I'm just not a fan of the, like, bones on the neck. I'm actually curious. Does one of the cloaks get rid of that? It gets rid of two of them. So some do get rid of it. The question is, do any of them look good? It's just looking like it's going to be no to that. Damn, look at that clipping. Fantastic. Yeah. I don't think this chess piece is going to work. None of the none of the cloaks that get rid of those bones on the neck look good with it. This doesn't look terrible. There's a lot of clipping with the hair and sleeves, which is never going to look good. What other chess pieces are there? I actually don't mind the way this looks, the novice coat. Like that could be good with a couple. Yeah, actually, I think it'd be good if it was Under Armour, not the actual chest piece. If it didn't have the, like, tons of pseudo gold, it's probably like brass or bronze lining. I think you could do better. These are just sets. But let's see about this. See what we can do with this. It's a normal clothing. I'm a fan of the asymmetry that this one has. And it's some pretty nice red. Question is, can we find a nice shirt to go with it? Doesn't seem like it. Probably have to just settle for a normal, actual, just shirt. Not really the look I would want to be going for. Something like this could possibly work, depending on the pants and gloves. This actually surprisingly well with it. And add some white and chain. More like beige or cream, but maybe. Again, I really don't like the plates on the joints. Just doesn't look good to me. I do still really like the way that the bronze bangles look with the rings and stuff on them. Although the gold one also has that, which looks really nice. The gold ones would look better now. Jade's not bad. Kind of bright. Alright, I was gonna go and get these from a mission. And I just never did it. That's kind of nice. It's a bit green to be matching with the other metal parts I already have, though. That's a shame. I feel like it's going to be hard to match anything with the metal piece that this chest piece has. By hard, I mean, like, impossible. This is the closest thing to it, and it's quite green. But I'm not in this menu.
Have your pick. Come again.
Actually, not too bad in this lighting.
Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on. We can take on curatives and other supplies for our journey here.
Maybe a different shirt.
All in. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
I wish I could just keep using this. If I go with this robe, it'd be showing the stomach, and I don't really like that. But I like the wraps, like, on the neck and arms. Like, it looks nice. Might end up needing to go with something else anyways. The red's not a good match. And this does have the same wraps. If only that was a full sleeve. If it was a full sleeve and at least went down to where the other bracelet is. Would have been worth trying. It's probably the best shirt we're gonna get. At least for this robe. Well,
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
let's do this a bit easier. Let's do Zan's first. Yeah, unequip things. Do Zan's fashion first, see what he ends up with, and maybe I can go for something similar to
Have
match.
your pick. What will it be
So
today?
it'll be much easier to do his. I kind of want to go with red for, like, both of us.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again. All in all. Have your pick.
My personal
What will it
best
be
bet for
today?
red would probably be the carry and stuff, though. At least the chest piece. Too plain. My best bet to have red on here would probably be one of these. If not the crimson robe. Well, that's something really simple to go with for Zan, because he's going to continue to use the beastly mantle, whatever it's called. Literally beastly mantle. We have a nice, definite jumping off point for him. This isn't bad, but I don't feel like it suits him. I did want one of these. What else do we have now? I actually did see it going through here before, but these masks, like these have the same icon as that item that I saw when I picked up. I was a guy, so I was like, "Oh, sick! A mask that could be cool." I picked up the item and it's like, "Oh, it's a fucking consumable." So it's cool that there are actual masks for this, which I possibly will end up using one. It sucks we're in a non-combat zone, so all these helms are up. Not a fan of this helmet. Funny enough, these ones aren't terrible, it's just the coloring. These helms either. I'm gonna keep him with a monocle, but no, I'm gonna give him the face mask. We'll see if I end up actually keeping this mask or get a different one. Actual armor. Don't like the champion's belt, like, at all. Even if it gives 26 attack, it's not good enough. Not good enough for the way it looks. Could just stick with the Chimera chest piece. Which, maybe, honestly. Royal Surcoat looks good. I just wish it didn't have the emblem on the chest. It's the one that I might actually end up using. Grizzly Bone Armor. That looks ridiculous, honestly. The Red Dragon scale is actually pretty nice. Oral Surcoat is purple. I could have swore this was, like, not purple. That looks a bit gaudy. Raider's Armor, Hellfire, no. I don't like both these either. It's just full sets. Brother Red Dragon scale. Kind of like it. We need a shirt. Give him the bandages like I've been wearing the whole time. Like something on his arms. Rathalos armor from Wish. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it'd be like that. Actually, I wonder how that silver chest mat will look. Not this one. Bright. Very bright. Compared to everything else. And I still think the other one looks better because it has better wrappings on the arm. Oh, we're back at normal armor. So this is the one that has the possession resistance. I think this is the only shirt, quote-unquote, that has it. Even maxed out. Which sucks because it's very bright. Faded vest. I feel like if it was just... No, maybe not. I was gonna say, I feel like it was just the chest and didn't have those scales hanging down below the waist. That's a lie. I don't think it would be any better. Let's look at gloves. Start from the bottom. No. Definitely not. These actually look pretty good. Not with this, but in general. The one arm. Oh, this is actually also dragon scale. Not the same kind, though, apparently. It doesn't say red dragon. Equip that for now. Combining it with the red chimera gloves. Kind of bright in comparison. I do still really like this set of gloves. Doesn't work for this, but I think it looks really nice with the one arm exposed and the other one not. Gale armor. Basically just brighter version of this one. Still like these as well. Bunch of bangles, so these aren't going to be an option. I feel like it would be a massive stretch to try and make these work with pretty much anything but its own stuff. Like, I can't imagine this matching well with anything, really. It's nothing that I've seen. 'Cause, 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 This one probably looks better, considering it has more red and the fabric is more faded, rather than being blue-gray like this. Okay, now... Pants. Interesting that these are armor, but they start up here. I guess it's because you're starting clothing. Still weird, but go straight to the armor. Got some cleats. Going snowboarding or ice climbing. Maybe playing some golf. Definitely want the legs to be kind of heavily armored. I think skipping out on the armor for the legs wouldn't fit the image that I'm imagining. Assassin's breeches. The spikes on the soles on the bottom of the feet and the knee pads really do scream assassin. Let me tell you. That's actually kind of nice. Asymmetrical legs. Although with the single sleeve, I feel like I would want that extra padding on the other leg instead. I really don't like the Chimera armored leggings. I just don't think they look good. These look like very beefy leggings, even though they're not actual armor. It's leather. I feel like you could possibly make them work. Really depend on the pants and shirt that you pick. I don't think I'm gonna like any of the Betrayer or Hellfire stuff. I don't like the design of it. It kind of looks bad to me. 39 strength from these boots. Okay. I guess the pants I was looking for are actual pants and not armor. See if I can find them. It was the chainmail. Uh, something. Unless I don't have it for some reason, which it's almost
What will
seeming
you
like a
have your
thing.
pick? Come again.
Axton, do you have it right now?
Me, the master work.
Oh no, it's these. Chainmail skirt. You don't really see it underneath the chest pieces built in Tazet. Shame.
The master coming.
Don't mind me, just a man running around almost naked.
This lap all enough.
Middle of the
Have your
city.
pick. Any new lap? What will it be today?
Let's see about normal pants instead of armor pants. Definitely not going with the silk tights. Those. Might end up going with some chainmail. These are the ones he was using. The white clothing on the or cloth on the back. Now let's actually look at that. He had that and plated coat. No, I don't think so. Need something that covers his left arm. At least partially. Like the forearm and preferably hand. This does not do that. Would be really funny to just give him bandages like I've been using. It's like, finally. The same chest piece. Ultimate matching fashion. Wouldn't be opposed to this if I didn't have the white sleeve sticking out. Well, I guess it depends on the pants. But like just that bit of white glaring out at the moment is a bit off. Hmm. Riveted coat, huh? Maybe. Do like that sleeve it has. You get a little bit of the extra rivets underneath. I was going to chainmail bracer again. Back where we started. I guess the leather plate would also work. That's the same like sleeve a lot of these have. It would be the same as the current one, but without the rivets on it. And the extra bit showing down there. There's also actually like seal in the armpit there. The shame this doesn't have the sleeve. Yeah, hard leather. Well. It's harder to work with this because the extra bits sticking out right there at the thighs. Oh, I do like the extra detail of the metal band on the arm. Have to try it out. I'll have to fuck around and find out. I mean, technically this would help, because it has more of that same like cloth color on the back. Although you wouldn't really ever see that, so that'd be a bit harder to justify. That's pretty bright. Alright, these are the ones that had the possession resistance as well. It was this, and like I think this gets like 30 something. Same with the silver shirt, it gets like 30 something. I do actually like them. Yeah, I think those are the pants I want to go with. What about armor for the legs? Definitely not those. No. Yeah, I would like some with more bulk. But I might end up going with those mercenary breeches. Let's have like 5 layers of armor underneath this. The surcoat from the Tazet, the underneath mail, and then chainmail underneath that. Got those triple layers. That's kind of interesting. This has the same like chainmail skirt as these, but different color and doesn't have shoes. Almost tempted to go with these, but the red cloth on the boots is too bright. If that red cloth wasn't there, I think these would just be a nice neutral armor piece to throw on. Man, the pants are where it just gets difficult with this chest piece. It's like I could possibly do these. It's a bit of a stretch, but it's not terrible. I definitely want something that's bulkier looking. They're not like normal boots looking. I'm almost tempted to use these. That chain padding is very close to the feather, not feather, like fur going around the trim of the coat. Also make him a heathen, make him go like pseudo barefoot. Just has some shin guards on. I don't hate it with these boots. Maybe we can do something better for the chest. It's interesting if I get rid of the surcoat, you can more easily see like the twisted leather that he's wearing underneath, which isn't a bad thing. You wonder if there's something I could do better for the chest piece though with these boots. Not really looking like it though. I need to get rid of these. They just clog up the space. I kind of think that's like the best actual chest piece to use for these boots. So I want like a really, really minimalist chest. I feel like we could actually use this one now. We keep the riveted surcoat.
What will it be? Have you come again, so?
Let's get a look at him in game. Sun's going down. Not bad, honestly. The boots are a little iffy. That's probably the best ones we have. Walk away from me. Stay in the sun where I can see you. Let's get a look at the back. Looking good. Yeah, and the boots are a bit iffy, but I think that's the best that we have available.
Have your pick. Any you like? What will it be?
Sleep till morning again.
Have your pick. Any? What will it be today?
Alright, we need to give him a sword. Needs to be sword, although I'm tempted to look through these maces. Or hammers, whatever. That's kind of cool. I guess, yeah, innate fire. Innate dark. It's a weird one. So was that? I don't think I've actually looked at Cyclops' Bane before. Nice. Wow, dude, that's some crazy design. It's got some fists on it. Whatever, game. It's sort of like this. Devil's Nail honestly isn't too bad looking. This is the one that I originally wanted from back in the PlayStation. Well, now that I'm actually seeing it in game, it's kind of meh. It's kind of over designed. I like the one that we actually ended up getting him already. That's kind of cool. This one. I like this one. I feel like it fits very well too. The more subdued red color. Almost time to give him one of these. Not going to though. I think this looks pretty good. I actually didn't notice the ruby that's up there on the hilt. That's cool. Guess we should give him some rings. Stone Grove. Oh, they're Mystic Knight stuff. Oh, hey, this one's Ark of Deliverance. Love how these just have them swapped around. Tempted to give him the Ark of Deliverance one. Be curious to see what the upgraded damage would be like. Give him cracked out amounts of health and stamina. Boost strength by 100. Boost magic by 100. I feel like that's not exactly what you want for a warrior. That was like boost strength and I don't know, like knockdown 60 or something, maybe. You can't get knocked down on these, right? Yeah. Knockdown stagger power 20. I mean the water. Right. Just give him some barbed nails. Or ogre bone. Maybe ogre bone. More resistance to being knocked out of shit. Maybe. Dude, I could give him the ring to make it so he can't be possessed. I wonder if that would bring his... I would bring it to 67. Or, yeah. I wonder if any of this stuff has the chance of being immune to possession.
The master works all, you can't go.
Really curious. Oh, this is actually easy to upgrade too. What the fuck? Why didn't I upgrade this for him? I guess I didn't even look. No, so those don't. Another of these get possession resistance. This doesn't get anything. What about this? Curse and petrification resistance. It's not bad. It gets up to 21 from this. Actually curious if rarefying it would do it.
The master will come again.
What's he got? Can't see it here. Status. 81%. Even if I
Can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on.
I would need another piece of armor that actually does it
Your pick, any you like. What will it be today?
for that, like, super I cannot be possessed shit. The only thing I can think of is the silver chest piece, which, you know, I'm not a super fan of the look. It's very bright. Its hand wrap's not as good. Shame.
What will it be today?
Anyways. It's the staff I had on PlayStation. The only standout thing that I really got from, like, hours and hours of grinding. I want to see if this does actual Holy Focus Bolt or not. Let's see. Huh, yeah, it doesn't do it. That sucks. Trash.
All in all, have your pick, any you like. What will it be today?
And obviously this one wouldn't do it either. Man, these like last couple endgame staffs don't exactly look great, do they? I guess this one isn't awful looking, but I really don't like the way these bat ones look. This one's not bad. I still kind of like this one. Sanguine staff isn't terrible either. It depends on what I end up wearing. How do I get into this game for the first time? Seems impossible. Hmm. What exactly is the issue you're having with it currently that makes it feel like it's impossible to get into? Like, what about it is giving you a hard time? Like, I could say a couple things, but builds seem overly complicated, especially because there's so much that goes into them. I'll tell you right now, you don't really have to worry about that. You can more or less just play however you want. You don't have to worry about, like, sitting down and being like, oh, I gotta graph out my levels and make sure I'm min-maxing my stats. You don't have to do that for this game. And in a lot of times, as far as equipment goes, you could just pick whatever has the bigger number. Like, if you really are concerned about that, like, you just be like, all right, well, I'm wearing this right now. It has a 250 defense, but if I get this, oh, it has 258, so that's technically better. As far as equipment goes, the only thing that really matters is your weapon, and everything else you could wear is just whatever you think looks good. So there's obviously going to be some stuff that's flat out better than other things. But you don't have to be too concerned with it. Most stuff in this game, you don't really need crazy efficient builds for. I'm playing on hard mode, so everything does shit tons of extra damage, but typically I don't get one shot by everything, except for in the DLC.
What will it
One
be
thing I
today?
will recommend doing, though, if you
What
want
will
to
it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
So the augments. A lot of these augments aren't exactly worded well. Intervention's a very good example of this. Reduces cumulative damage when you're debilitated by the 5 arc magics. That's not what that does. That's not what it does at all. I seriously suggest that if you want to, like, really look into a build, the augments are the biggest thing you really need to be concerned about, and I suggest just opening a wiki page and reading what these actually do. Like, these two are pretty self-explanatory. It's like, oh, it increases my magic stat. Cool. This one greatly increases my magic stat. Or this one makes spells take less time to cast. I take less physical damage with this one. But then you have ones like this where it's like, that's just flat out wrong. What this actually does is it prevents most status effects if applied through magic in some way. It's not like, oh, I am currently silenced. I take less damage, I guess. It's not like that at all. It's literally just you are immune, flat out immune to a lot of status effects. Oh, this is something you should get though. Sinew, fantastic. It lets you carry more. You need to rank 5 in fighter to get it. It's super good. It's not mandatory, but you should probably at least have it on your pawn. Yeah, for the most part, the only thing you'd really have to look into for skills is read what the augments do from the wiki. Read the augments from the wiki, unfortunately. And augments, you can get them from any class. So, like, this one is from the current class that he is as warrior, but then this one is from the fighter class, and this one, I believe, is from sorcerer. So you can spend some time as pretty much every class and get whatever particular augments you want, and then use them regardless of what class you're playing. While actual attack skills are required to be from your class.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like.
Something that you could keep in mind is when you level up, whatever class you are at the time, it dictates the increase in stats you get. But generally, that doesn't matter too much. What you could try doing is the first few levels of the game, try out each class and the weapons and see if you like them or not. A good way to get into a game like this is figuring out what playstyle you'd like to do. I just finished the last bit of the DLC maybe an hour ago, and now I'm just kind of like looking at fashion before starting Dragon's Dogma 2. Extra tips was overwhelmed with all the learning, but that helped. Yeah, it's not as complicated as it looks, but it can definitely feel complicated if you're just like looking at everything without any real idea of what it does. Yeah, like for the most part, equipment other than the weapon, you can just pick what you think looks good. If you really feel like you need it, you can just get whatever gives you higher defense. Obviously, for a magic class, for the weapons, you'd want something that gives higher magic. Like right there, the magic stat. And for a physical class, you want more strength. It's pretty much what it comes down to. But this isn't like a... Well, considering like Elden Ring, like Souls games are more popular nowadays. This isn't like playing Elden Ring or like Dark Souls where a lot of the like equipment you have has a massive effect on the game and whether or not you'll be able to do something, and you have to be really conscious about what you're doing with your stats. This is a more normal game where you can do whatever you want and still succeed, more or less. Builds in Dragon's Dogma kind of don't exist in a sense. The way the game works doesn't really create builds as much as it does the playstyle. You kind of just go with the vocation you find until you something you like. And use skills that you like. Dragon's Dogma progression is a lot more linear than most games with builds. Yeah, as Noble's saying. There will be some spots where you could go very early and you'll just get, like, destroyed. But you are still able to go through those areas. For example, you won't really have to make a big choice about gear. And it's usually just what has higher damage stat. Yeah. Like, the only big thing for your gear that matters is the weapon, because that's where most of your damage comes from. And if you really want to be like, hey, I'm taking too much damage,
What will it be today?
but I like the way I look,
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
this skill right here, Bastion, it's incredibly good for defense, and you can just, the moment you unlock this class, the first time you pick this class, you can immediately buy the Bastion augment. This is an augment unlocked immediately for the warrior class. So if you're playing like a mage, say, and you feel like you're taking too much damage, you can spend the XP to buy the warrior class, immediately buy this augment, and swap back to being a mage and equip this, and you'll take like much, much less damage compared to what you would have been prior. It's an extremely good augment. And it lends itself more to being able to just wear whatever you
What
want.
will it be today?
I feel like in most cases you don't really have to worry about being hit by magic, in my experience. Like, you'll get hit by spells, sure, but they don't seem to do like half as much damage as a physical hit typically does. Outside of like 3 instances.
What will it be today?
There's like 3 particular things I can think of that really hurt as magic damage. So the magic stat version of Bastion doesn't matter as much.
What will it be today?
You know, it's not like physical attacks where 99% of things you're going to encounter have physical attacks.
What will it be to have your pick? Come again?
Being kind of sick of hearing him speak. Well, that dude, because you're using sorcerer and only got magic defense for like 140 levels. Really only an issue in hard mode, of course. Yeah. Hard mode doubles the damage that things do, doesn't it? Hard mode is like double the damage dealt and double the stagger resistance. Something like that.
This last year.
Aw, man, that's much better. He's so much quieter now. Again, I don't know what happened, but suddenly everything seems so much louder than me. Like, everything. I don't know if it was like that originally or what, but holy crap.
What will it be today?
It's double or so damage taken and triple stagger knockdown. Oh, triple. Wow, that might explain a lot. Because goddamn, things are hard to move without like just crazy stagger buildup. Now, if I want to go with a red look myself, that's probably the best I have for that. The chest is really open. I feel like it would be really difficult to find something to go with this. Let's go back to the Crimson. Actually, maybe I should try looking at this. I just really don't like the bones on the neck. I really want to make this work. I have to give up, though, and just find a different color for myself. Maybe I'll just go back to the ancient robe. The simplest and easiest option. Still funny how that works pretty well. What can I do with this chest piece? Almost time to go for this. Again, I do really like these sleeves. The alchemical stuff does have a purple, like, shirt for it, too. Purple undershirt. Do still really like this. But I would like some more updated fashion, I feel. Yeah, I can't see, like, these really working with anything but their own stuff. And the moment you put, like, any kind of shirt underneath it, it would just ruin it. I feel like this is something you have to wear, like, bare chest. The shame you lose the asymmetry with this, though, compared to the crimson robe. Like, those sleeves that I really like. Easy. I wish I felt like this crystal would match with anything, because these are really cool gloves. But man, is that super bright and sticks out like a sore thumb. These gloves would actually go pretty well with these sleeves. Back with the case of that really weird metal color on the waist. Jade doesn't match. I kind of wouldn't be opposed to, like, white gloves. These aren't white, these are more like a weird, like, gray off-white. Yeah, I really don't like the odd, like, green bronze on the waist. It's hard to match with, like, any of these accessories. That'd be really nice. What about a cloak? Honestly, I almost feel like this could work. Almost. Either of these could actually work too. The metal on this one almost actually fits. That's actually almost close. It was a bit more green tinged. If they used a bit more copper and let it tarnish in that bronze. Or was that brass? Actually, I think both bronze and brass use copper. And one is aluminum and one is aluminum and lead? Or nickel and lead? Can't recall currently. It's a very almost close match. I wouldn't want a cloak that blends in, though. I want something that's like different, more of an accent color. I don't think Divine Embrace would work. The like gold thread is way too bright. I wish the metal on this cloak was the one that this has instead. So I could justify doing this, and then these white gloves would match a bit better. Pretty slim pickings for gloves, honestly. Funny enough, the wizarding gloves don't fit very well. These fit much better, the workers' gloves. What if I wanted this, though? Writing's very dark. Makes it a bit at odds with the threading on the chest piece. Honestly, almost not opposed to having this. But then it has that stupid disc on it. I don't know what's with this game and that disc design on so many pieces of armor. Mostly on joints. Like there's a bunch of like gauntlets and greaves that have like these discs on the elbow and knees. And it just looks dumb. This disc in particular. This is more like an insignia. That's not so bad. It's not like just a straight plate disc for no reason. Mahogany. Magnanimous cloak actually fits pretty well. Blends in a bit much with the chest, and I'd like something that stands out. I like the color of this, but it's very feathery. It's not really my style, and it clips with the sleeves. Does Divine Embrace clip with the sleeves? It doesn't. Funny enough. Whip that for the moment. Any other gloves I could possibly squeeze in? If I had gold accents, maybe on the chest, I could use the gleaming bangles. But I feel like pretty much no matter what, straight metal will just be at odds with the actual metal on the chest. Well, specifically the waist section. Surlet that I use like all game because I never found an upgrade for it. One of these masks could actually be really cool to use. I hate that that actually fits decently well with the metal on the waist. The bone one's really nice, though. I don't want a hat, but like all of the hats in this game look fucking stupid. Like, why like this? Like, why do they have to look like this? There's the Adept hat too, wherever the fuck that is. Just like grievously offensive because it's got a really nice hat and it's got this stupid shit under it. It's a very nice hat, but I hate the crap that's underneath it on your head. Yeah, I should give myself the monocle. The hats in this game look better. I really want to just be basic. I could just go with this. It doesn't have as much character, though. The bone mask with the farewell gloves. I'm not disliking it. What about pants? Pants might make or break the gloves. These are basically an instant no. They just don't look that good to me. That's what I was confusing these with. Because these have actual shoes and these don't. Say actual shoes, I mean like plated ones. Not into the long kilts. Not great options for armor. But actual pants, though. Probably not the silk tights. I'll equip those for now. No, it's a very different color from the mask and gloves. I don't think that's gonna work. Just put the alchemical fucking pants on. Easy decisions. Huntsman's trousers. Those aren't too far away. I feel like we could do better. Hosen. That's actually pretty close. Really tie in the gloves and mask. I'm currently feeling like the Divine Embrace is a bit of a stretch. Hosen. Darker, more stained version of what I currently have. Definitely more in line with the gloves. About shoes. Final piece. Well, I'm probably actually going to change this to this. This is like the best looking cloak for this, unfortunately. This blends too well. Need the accessories to kind of accent what I'm currently going for. I also think this clips a ton. Oh, it actually doesn't. I clipped it with the hair. Doesn't. These waist guards are nice. If only didn't have like that checker pattern. And it was like any other color. I could actually go with these and it would fit. The blue gem on the feet is kind of weird. Little odd. Do I just go with the dark over the knee fucking pants again? For boots. Been wearing them this entire time. Maybe we'll just stick with them. Red shoes almost never look good. Always look like out of place as hell. Let's go with the... I might just go with these. They've been too good to me the entire game. I'm debating changing the mask still, too. Dark over the knee boots are just too good. Too good for more cloth fashion. I've been showing my face the entire game. Not really opposed to continuing to do so, but I'm almost tempted to try and think of something to make the mistletoe circlet work. Because pretty much always on its own, it's just going to look ridiculous. I would love to use this hat. Didn't have the stupid sideburns on it. Oh man, dude, this gives 13 magic. It's like, yeah, but it looks like an ass. I don't think any of the hats in this game are going to satisfy me because it gets rid of your hair. Like maybe if you were wearing these and you could still see your hair, I would be like two against it. A lot of these, it's like you equip it and you suddenly become bald. It's like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. There looks actually a decent match for the metal I already have on.
What will it be to have you come again?
Remember to save enough for lodging.
It's actually getting pretty late. Let's sleep until night and see what we look like in the dark.
Any you like? What will it be today? 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 Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Gotta add the lantern for the ultimate fashion. Lanterns in these games always look so good. Well, I wish it actually looked like it was attached to your belt and not like floating off of you.
Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
I obey.
I kind of like it. The dog face on it is a bit off, but it does add the asymmetry that I like. I'm not opposed to the look. Yeah, I think I like it.
This last, all in all, have your pick.
What about rings for
Any you
shits
like?
and giggles?
What will it be today?
Forgot that one actually gave me magic defense as well. Holy Affinity. An upgrade for Holy Affinity. Send the fashion to Bob so he can tear it apart. Maybe. Maybe I'll post it in a general chat. But I want to use up an entire ring slot for a buff to Holy Affinity. I actually wonder how long this takes to cast.
This last, have your pick. Come again.
It's not terrible considering I don't have the Warm ring on my inventory currently. Interesting to see the spell change in your hand too. I don't think it actually has a unique particle effect for stage 3. That's like the same thing. I'm kind of tempted to get the Holy Affinity Staff instead. For Dark Pact instead for Zan. What are the Holy... Oh, right. Forgot they don't like you having your weapons out.
Grant, have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Like, the staff doesn't look bad, because I also have red and darker colors on myself. I don't like the way this one looks. Hang on. Is there a better looking Holy Affinity Staff? I don't really like the way that one looks either. Right, well that's a fucking shame. Alright, we're sticking with this one.
Today.
I think we're gonna stick with this ring. It would be funny though. I'm curious, because I don't really know how Holy Pact works. Dragon's Dogma. Arisen. Holy Affinity. I'm not actually sure what the higher upgrades of these enchantments do. So I think they give you more cast time, but do they give you more damage? And according to this, it apparently does. Oh wait, no, that's Holy Healing Frequency. It's a longer cast time, an extra minute duration, and 2x the rate of healing. What about damage? This is all holy based attacks. A weapon enchanted with holy has a chance of giving holy healing when a foe is hit. Clicking left analog stick, blah blah blah. It's thought that the magic boost is based on the caster's magic stat and character's level is capped at 300. Once this limit is reached, the magic boost from boon to affinity is to pact is small. Like all affinities, the skill changes the staffs and arch staffs as projectiles. Yeah.
What will it be today? Have you come again?
Interesting. So can I actually see that depicted on my stats then? Equip that. Back on. It's actually still enchanted. That's kind of funny. Shows 682 currently. In 5 years, when it goes away, I'll check again. I know you can get up on this. I've never tried. Okay, now pick up an item and cry about being soaked in water. Oh. Maybe he was walking too close to the fountainhead, and that's when he would complain about it. Now he's just avoiding it. It's like, I know, he's looking, I can't do it.
This last grant, have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Alright, we're not going to use this ring. Would be funny, but wasting entire ring slot on just Holy Affinity. You know, you can get something much more worth it. Probably. If there was one that gave you high Ignil and a high Levin, that would be such a good ring. This ring is really held down by the fact that it has fucking Frigger attached to it. Damn shame. It has Frigger and Bondtide. This one's held down by having High Sesame on it. Or Seamus, whatever the fuck it's called. High Earthquake. If this was like High Glacial and High Maelstrom, that would be a god tier ring. I wonder if there's a ring that actually enhances death. That would be amazing. Just randomly like, yeah, this one just gives me like 1,000,000,000 extra damage to death. That doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes the death quicker. I would assume that's how that works.
What will it be today? Have you come again?
Okay, where would be a good spot to get pictures? I think I know of one. Right, the face stones are fairy stones. Are in the box.
These last years. Grant, have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be? Have your pick. Come again soon.
I don't even know if we can go in there right now, but I'm tempted to go here and go to the top of the tower for a shot overlooking the like ocean. Let's see. Can we get inside right now? Oh, we can. Sick. I've never been here when you technically shouldn't have come here yet.
Tower. It is written that this tower was built long, long ago, at a lord's behest. Some say it was to ward against the world, others an altar to the old gods. Snow Harpy!
I don't really need 1,000,000,000 things chasing me.
The floor is crumbled. It is treacherous going. There, Master! Skeleton magic! In with the strongest. Strike it with sacred magic. Purge them with holy light. Holy magic will end its wicked existence. There's no way we could have lost to that. A door.
I can't get up there. Wait, hang on. Okay, now that's a very ambitious jump. That wasn't happening. even if I can get over there, I don't. Let me get on this. Did not. Okay, there's no collision on that. I'm going to assume that it really doesn't want you being up there. Oh god. When you're not currently at a part where you can do the Griffin mission or Solomon mission. Or Solomon, whatever the hell his name is. I'm gonna try to get up there anyway. Man.
Open your eyes!
Never even hit the ground, just died of a heart attack mid-fall. That kind of sucks. There goes that idea. Guess we can just go back to the pier here. No, because the fucking oral is gonna be in the way. Shit. I never checked. Is the thing to fight the Ur-Dragon back yet? I could have swore there was supposed to be a stone down here somewhere.
Take care, Arisen. Sea monsters prowl the shoreline.
And you would use it to teleport to the Ur-Dragon fight. I haven't been able to see it again yet. Unless that's not a thing on PC for some reason. Or maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. That's also a possibility.
Not even the saltiest fishermen. The life of
Let's see if she's sitting there on the pier in the way.
Are your travel preparations complete?
She is. Oh, wait, no, wait. You might be able to get a picture, like, at the very edge of the pier. Okay, yeah, she's not hogging the entire end of it.
Linger in the water a little more, and a pride may come for you. Many boats. Just as you'd expect for a fishing village. A fine spot of fish, no doubt.
Yeah, let's see. I wonder if you can zoom the camera out any. Does that get rid of the HUD elements? Health is still there. I don't want that gone. I wonder if I mess with the FOV. What does this do? Does that just push the camera back, or does that make it look really weird? That pushes the camera back. Good to know. Turn all of this off. Can you not get rid of the health display? Ah, that kind of sucks. That sucks you can't get rid of the health. I have taken a screenshot. Holy laggy tabbing back in. Yay, let me just fix all of this now. I think I'll keep cinematic camera off. Honestly. I should have looked to turn that off originally, considering it fucks with the, like, pacing. When everything slows down and it zooms in somewhere randomly.
Take care at the water's edge, Master.
Orla's just staring at us like, oh, you guys want to go?
Face no help.
The sleeves are kind of distracting when running. I will say that. Wait, I should set the bench. Later. Oops. So I'm actually gonna call it for the night. I am supposed to play Monster Hunter with So tomorrow morning. Or in the morning, rather, now that it's 1 a.m. 1:30 a.m. So I'm just gonna call it here and go chill. Probably have a snack and go to bed. And there's people streaming, but it's all Dragon's Dogma 2, and you know, spoilers. So I'm just gonna end. Have a good night.